Welcome to your guided meditation today, accessing deep rest. Take some time to settle into your space, whether you're lying down or sitting comfortably in a chair with your feet firmly planted onto the earth. And just take some time to wiggle around and find a space that feels comforting and a place where you can find stillness. And we'll begin our meditation today by bringing our focus to our breath. So just noticing here what your breath feels like. Without judgment, just breathing in through the nose, filling up the body with air and energy. And as you exhale, open the mouth and let everything go. Beginning to use the breath as a tool to anchor us deep into our bodies, deep into feeling connected to the earth. And start to see if you can elongate these breaths and make them smoother and more harmonious, like the waves of the ocean just coming in and out, removing force, removing expectation of what it's supposed to feel or look like, and just coming into presence, dropping into the now. Dropping into deep rest. As you inhale, bring in light, bring in energy, bring in soothing and nurturing and beautiful energy in through the body. And as you exhale, remove all of the toxins and stagnant energy that is no longer serving you back into the ether. And staying with this breath, focusing on feeling a deep peace and relaxation enter in through the body. As the breath starts to relax you. Notice if there's any resistance coming up, any thoughts that are telling you a story. And to see if you can use the breath to soothe whatever's coming up, bringing loving and kind and compassionate energy towards the parts of us that begin to resist. Using this practice today in our guided meditation to notice how we respond when resistance arrives. And start to notice where that shows up for you in the body. Taking a moment to scan the body and notice where you're feeling tension, where you're feeling energy. And bringing the breath back to these areas to soothe, to soften, and to show compassion. And how does this translate for us in our lives outside of our meditations? How can we use this practice of sitting in stillness and accessing deep rest to better prepare us for the circumstances that are inevitable, that arrive outside of our practice? not only showing ourselves compassion through these challenges, but offering a more empathetic approach to others as they face adversity. This deep rest is not only for ourselves, but for the collective. And when you start to find your mind going in other directions, rather than trying to change that, rather just coming back to the breath, and see if you can bring a smoothness, a softening. Knowing that this breath and this stillness and this peace and relaxation is truly here for you whenever you need it. Visualizing what it looks like inside of your body to show compassion to a part that is asking for attention. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And where does that show up for you in your body? Checking in with the jaw here, allowing the jaw to release. Allowing the shoulders to just melt down the back. The belly to let go. And with a big exhale, find all the troubles and tension drift away from the body, mind, and spirit. Feel it traveling down the body, all the way down to the toes. And see if you can access your entire body full with relaxation, a sense of ease, a sense of contentment. Being okay with the stillness, being okay with the unknown. The only thing we have to do is be in this moment now. Using these last moments here to just finish with 3 breaths. So let's exhale all of the energy through our mouth. Find a big, deep inhale. Allow the breath to come through the nose, in through the throat, filling up the lungs and the belly with air. And on the exhale, everything starts to come back together. The lungs come back together. Air moves out through the mouth. 2 more big deep breaths just like that. Good, so good. Notice the shift in the body. Notice what it feels like to allow yourself to experience deep rest. Showing yourself enough compassion that you are worthy enough of this deep rest. And how incredibly powerful and beneficial using just 10 minutes a day to access deep rest can be for yourself, for others, for this world we live in. Continue here, or if you're ready to come back into movement, start to rotate the neck, perhaps opening and closing the hands, moving the shoulders up, back, and around, and just taking the gentle transition back into awakening, however feels good for you and your body. Thank you so much for joining me today as we learn how to rest together. Namaste.